talking about a beautiful piece of artwork.
A beautiful piece of artwork.
Called the Ace novel. We know we late. We about like a year and some change late.
Listen, if we late, they definitely late.
Nah, they not late. They know about the Ace
Oh, the
novel.
One Piece fans probably not, but you know.
Yeah. But we just about to, some of the things we learned about Ace that's not in the main show, that probably should have been in the main show, but you gotta read the novels to know. And boy, that shit fire. So that
shit is fire.
older than that could write his ass off. That nigga write
We
his
mean in
ass
a
off.
literal term, when it really isn't a literal term, because you have Fire Fist Ace, but it's fucking straight fire. You talking about writing? That shit was that ass.
Yeah. Actually, it starts off with Ace right hand man, who would become Ace right hand man.
Yep.
The man known as Mass Deuce.
Mass Deuce.
Mass Deuce.
I just want to say,
The names, bro.
at first when I saw his character, I thought it was like it was giving the writing perspective of Oda.
Yeah, that's what he did.
That's what he
Because
did.
Deuce is a writer, and Deuce was writing Ace's story.
So he did that on purpose.
Yeah, because remember at the end when he was like, I'm gonna write in the newspaper. Oh no, Morgan was trying to be like, yo, let's sell this. This is gonna do billions. This is gonna do numbers. He's like, nah, this is a story not meant for the eyes. But yes, it is, Oda. You should have put it in the main story because it is meant for the eyes. But that shit was fire.
That
He used Deuce as a writer to write the story of Ace.
I just caught some shit too.
What?
Like you just said, like you would want that to be put in the show.
Yeah.
And he didn't put it in the show, and then that
dude said it's
not meant to be. That's fucking fire. Nah, I didn't caught that shit. That's crazy.
That's cool.
That's fucking lit.
But yeah, we start off with Deuce being stranded on an island, thinking he's alone, giving up on his dreams. Comes to find out Ace is also stranded on the island because in the beginning of his journey, that nigga was a dumbass just like Luffy.
That's the one comparison I drew from that shit.
We made him mad mature and shit. Come to find out, nigga was a dumbass.
Just like
Luffy. He's just as impulsive. He don't plan shit out. He's just
as dumb too.
He's his big brother. He's his big brother. He's just like his big brother.
Yeah, that's the one thing I pull out from that shit. I'm like, why the fuck this nigga gave me that Luffy vibe, bro? That shit was just crazy.
This nigga just doing random shit. Ace rejuvenated Deuce's dream to become a writer. They set sail together. They start their journey. And then we get to see a little bit more of the come up of Ace. I thought it would have been more detailed, but not like before researching, just going into it. I thought we would get to like see like more fights. But anywho, based on how short it is, I should have known it wasn't going to be like some super in-depth of like all his fights coming up. But anyway, it was the same thing. That nigga just basically swept through the East Blue straight to the New World, which is crazy. Cause we saw what happened to Luffy when he got to the New World. Yeah. The thing that Ace just got there.
On his way there too, like the world government was eyeing him up and be like, yo, this dude over here is bugging out. This nigga's a problem. Yeah. Let's offer this nigga a position. Niggas like, nope.
But Loki, I think that was a trap too.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been
from the war. How Goku was talking is like
he been though. That's what I'm saying.
Two and two together. That was Loki a trap trying to get my son.
They did show. Cause remember, I think the position was offered first though. Before that, before he found out, because in the war, when Son Goku was talking. Yeah, Son Goku was talking about the shit. He was like, yo. I think they showed them trying to get Ace.
Nah,
if I'm not mistaken, they showed them to try to recruit Ace, and then he turned it down, and then his name keep blowing up even more, and then they showed Rengoku, and Rengoku was like,
Son Goku.
Son Goku was like, Ace again. Interesting. That's the kid again, right? He's like, yeah. I think that's when he realized, because when he did the thing, I'm like, okay. That's when I think he started to put that little stuff together.
Yeah. But that's crazy.
But no. That's one part of it that I fuck with, because it shows that the world government also recognized his strength and his talent. At that time, remember, that's like he was trying to prove. Even though his goal ended up changing, like just like how he was trying to prove that he want to surpass his dad. Like it was actually happening if you really think about it. Because a lot of niggas didn't know he would. I'm not even gonna say like a lot of niggas. Like almost everybody didn't know that he was his son. But niggas knew Fire Fist Ace was known before.
He didn't get what he wanted, but he kind of did. Because he just wanted to outgrew. Even though it was just in his head. Because nobody else knew it was just in his head. But he didn't want to be in the shadow of Gold Roger. Yeah. So for him, the only way to break out of that shadow is to become the pinnacle of all pirates, to be number one. He didn't even care about the Pirate King title or like finding One Piece. He just wanted to be on top of the pirate world.
Gold shit. And I fucked with that shit. That's what.
I
got a little before I finished the fucking last chapter. I got so fucking a little tight because I'm like, that was a great fucking writing and the goal that he had. Because yes, his way of outdoing his dad was being the Pirate King, but it also to him it also signified like, yo, he got out of his dad's shadow because nigga wouldn't know where the fuck he's going to be. He would have been like, he would have been that.
Even
nigga.
If he had did it, it would have been like he surpassed Roger. Like,
exactly.
So for him, it would have been all he wanted. Like Ace beat Roger.
Exactly. And that shit was just crazy to me. That's all I fucked with it. Then after that, they go do that shit, and I'm like, yo. This nigga just wanted to dad. And I didn't. At first, I didn't fuck with it.
Yeah, that shit was perfect too, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the way it tied in, because like all he fucking really wanted. Because then you start, if you watch the show, you start putting shit together. You start putting, okay, this nigga was angry. That nigga was lashing out. Like the people he always talked to was either bad niggas that didn't really fuck with Roger. Because they just fucking hated the nigga. And it's good for nothing niggas.
Actually, not even. The people he was talking to never met Roger.
Never fucking met Roger.
It was fucking bums that never met Roger.
Exactly. And all that shit shaped his mindset too. And like, and he even blamed his fucking dad for the Great Pirate era. I mean, yes, Roger, that I played a role in that shit. But like, it's like, that shit made pirates dream again, basically. Like, them niggas, because them niggas was not, like when he before that, like them niggas didn't really care for that. Like,
it was only a few of them.
There were only a few of them, and then he started the Great Pirate era and shit like that. But I guess he blamed his dad. This funny thing too is like, I didn't feel why I was like,
a pirate.
Yeah. But the thing is like, I didn't feel like Son was I didn't feel like Son was like he should have blamed his dad for that. But like, I get it in his perspective because his goal was really. Is this like how Itachi shaped fucking Sasuke's goal? But this shit is better to me because like Sasuke didn't know what the fuck he wanted. I mean, he didn't want what he fucking wanted. No, he did know what he wanted, but like he was clouded by his dad. He was overshadowed by his dad, basically. Like he was trying to. His dad was really.
It's kind of the same thing because everything that Ace wants is because of his dad.
It's because of his dad.
Like since we met him, his snarky little I hate everything persona was because of his dad. Him going to the village asking niggas like, yo, what if Roger had a son? And niggas was like, that demon bastard, we would kill him. Fuck out of here. So already and then they don't know they talking about him. They don't know he's Roger's son. So it's like, damn, bro, do I even deserve to live? And then this nigga Gut.
Bro, that shit was
this nigga Gut. When he finally asked that nigga Gut, that nigga didn't care to be a parent. That nigga just said you gotta keep living and find the answer. Like, come on, bro. You could've given my son a nice little emotional answer. Be like, of course, little nigga, you deserve to live. You gotta make your own man. Some shit, this nigga just be like, yo, bro, I can't tell you that. You gotta keep living and find that shit out for yourself. But then that's what he did. He's like, I'm gonna find this shit out for myself. I'm gonna go and make a name for myself. I'm gonna become the pinnacle of all pirates. And fuck that nigga Roger. I'm gonna be that nigga.
That ass. What I was trying to say though is like, it is similar to that. When I got tight, is like, but I had not understood like from everything because I started reflecting back
from the anime alone. It's like, how did he go from this? Well, before you finish the novel, it's like, how did he go from this to accepting Whitebeard to this state? Like, he's like, I'm trying to make Whitebeard the king of pirates.
So I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, you had your whole goal and shit. But then I understood.
And then you finally met it. Like, what Ace needed and what Whitebeard was or needed to, that shit, it was just
beautiful.
That's just perfect writing, man. Perfect writing.
It just brought everything in together. And I think that's why, to me, his character
Yeah, like Ace was always a cool, like just from main story of One Piece. Ace is that cool character. He got a good story. He's Luffy brother. You know, he's wavy. Fire Fist Ace.
Fire Fist, motherfucking.
But like, you don't really like. You don't get how good of a character he is until you read the novel, and then you see everything. It's like, yo.
And then
his story is amazing, bro.
And then they give us two good ass fights.
Yeah.
Like it was
the Jinbei fight and him and Whitebeard.
They needed to put that shit in the fucking
oh yeah, shout out to
God.
Bachi, the creator of Dr. Stone.
Yeah, that's why
the way he drew One Piece
bro.
characters is funny. He drew Jinbei mad Brolic and shit.
Yo,
I'm like, no, bro.
Yo.
No, bro, he's fat. He's fat. Stop it. He's fat. Trying to make that nigga look mad wavy. Like, nah, bro. He's fat. He's fat. Chill. Nigga look mad, Brolic, mad muscles. Like, nah, bro. He's fat.
Fucking Ace look crazy. I know Ace had muscles, but like the way that nigga drew Ace, I'm like, yo.
The only person I'm like, alright, that's Whitebeard, because Whitebeard is meant to be that big Brolic nigga. But Jinbei, no, bro, he's fat. He's a big fat fish nigga. Like, shit. I fucks with Jinbei the way he is. It would.
Yo,
that shit was funny.
Nah, but that those fights was lit.
Nah,
niggas gotta put some respect.
That last big ass attack. That shit.
Yo, you saw the fucking shit, bro. I'm like, I wanted to see that shit.
I
wanted to see that shit animated, bro.
Because
that shit looks so fucking dope.
We need an Ace OVA.
Yeah, they should either put it in an OVA or something.
We need an Ace OVA.
Or fucking put it in a movie with it.
You know what hit me too? When Whitebeard was getting even more sick, and Thatch was like, "Yo, bro, you can't keep doing this every day. Nigga Ace was listening, and he's like, "Yo, how am I gonna walk around calling myself Pops if I can't even let this young boy sharpen his teeth against me?"
That shit was
and
fun. That was a great ass line. That was a fucking great ass line.
This nigga Ace started to see like, yo, he's like, he's actually looking out. Yeah, and that just makes that relationship, they bond, everything about that shit so much better. When you go back to the anime, you saw the moment when Ace was like, yo, you know, Whitebeard's Roger's my dad. Yep. And niggas like, I don't care. We all sons of the sea.
And you know the funny thing too, like another shit that I noticed too is like I got to see how him and you got to see their relationship because he was one of the first niggas. He was the first.
Bro, I love the continuity and consistency in One Piece. Because one, remember they say Ace know all three Hakis. And then Rayleigh said, you need a master to teach you Haki. That's the only way to learn. Like, anybody could learn Haki, but only a few people actually do it because you need someone to teach you Haki. Yeah. So I was like, who the fuck taught Ace Haki? Yeah, and I'm wondering, like, does this nigga just learn Haki? That's like
he's
a little
fucking talented.
Is he just that talented that he made it he was one of the inconsistencies of like he just learned Haki? And it's like, nah, nigga, it is consistent. Thatch taught that nigga Haki. Yep. I'm like, I fucking love all like the consistencies they kept throughout. I mean, Oda did it right here, but that nigga Oda that nigga right his ass.
I mean, that's my 2 cents. I think that novel was fucking.
But yeah, like if you have not read Ace novel and you fuck with, especially if you fuck with Ace as a character, you need to read Ace novel. That shit fire. I just love the entire way it was written. It was like Maz Deuce told us the story,
and the way at the end how it connect. That shit was just crazy.
Oda man.
You know how to fucking write. Now you got that.
That nigga know how to fucking write. How dare y'all disrespect Oda in his writing? How dare you?
Yeah. I know that you gon' say 'cause you need something real.